Hello to my OG Yoga family. It is so good to be with you, even if only through a digital platform. I feel very lucky to be sharing in this practice again with you, and I'm excited to connect even more and more, despite the distance that we might have to be from one another. This is going to be a sample class for my Chakra Flow class that I teach in the OG studio. It's going to be just a sample class, so we're only going to have time to work into one chakra, and I've chosen to work on our root chakra because I think during this time we will never be able to do enough work on our root chakra. This is such an important time for our grounding, to make sure that we feel supported and secure, and despite anything that's going on externally, that internally we find peace and stillness, and it's going to be a great practice. Again, since it's short, we don't have enough time to do all the things I would love to teach you, but again, I hope we can do more and more of this practice together. So we will be on our back for the whole practice. I'm going to keep us on our back, and though it is called Chakra Flow, this is going to be less flow than maybe my normal classes would be, just because I really think it will serve us just to ground and be on our mats and be connected to the earth. And I will be sharing some affirmations for grounding from this book that I've been teaching a lot from during this time. It's called 101 Essays That Will Change the Way You Think by Brianna Weist, I think her last name is. Been teaching a lot from this because from my perspective, this whole period of time is an opportunity for us to change the way we see things, to change the way we think, and we have, plenty of time on our hands, so why not really dive into ourselves and grow ourselves personally and identify where are those weak points where we can strengthen ourselves, what are our strong points that we can strengthen even further. So I'll be sharing some of her affirmations for grounding, as well as some that I've added in that I think just together flow really well. So that's what we can expect. We're going to get started, like I said, on our backs. So go ahead and bring yourself down to your back, lying all the way down. If you want to have a blanket underneath of you or at your side so you can throw it on top once you're in a pose, or any pillows to support, use whatever props you might need. And to start, we're just going to have our feet planted on the earth, walk them out to the edges of the mat, and then let the knees fall in toward one another. Your hands could either rest at the hips, maybe one hand on the heart, maybe one hand on the belly. Maybe it feels good to have arms out to your sides. And just start to drop into the feeling of support in this pose. Really release any muscle engagement you're feeling. Let yourself be completely held. Your legs have the support of one another as they fall into the center and hold one another up. There's no need to engage the legs. And the earth is underneath of you to support the rest of your body. Imagine that your body is just sinking into the earth underneath of you, completely grounding and rooting down. Tuning into the sensation of your breath. Allowing the breath to become slower. Inhales become longer, as do the exhales. If you feel you have any thoughts swimming around in your mind, maybe distracting you from your practice, I invite you to use your next inhale to be aware of what you have distracting you, and your exhale is there to release any of those distracting thoughts from your mind. As we work into our root chakra, our lowest chakra, we very much so work on coming into the present moments. It's very hard to feel grounded in the present moments if we're distracted and thinking about something else. And that's why we tune into the sensation of our breath, and we tune into the sensations in our body, because these are things happening in the now. So we then focus on the now and we become rooted in the present moment. And that's what activates and opens up our root chakra. And if you'd like to take part in a little bit more guided pranayama, a little bit more controlled breath work, I invite you to join me in a 4-count breath. On your next inhale, we'll count 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Returning to a natural breath, but maintaining that deep quality of the breath, making sure you're feeling your lungs expanding completely and exhaling each breath out completely. And as you continue with this breath, I'll just guide the breath with some words. Inhale, be here. Exhale, here now. 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 Maybe staying with those words in your mind, if those serve you, and rooting into the present. Maybe letting those words go and clearing out the mind. If you are enjoying this pose and you find that this is a really grounding pose for you and you feel supported, you can stay here as long as you need to. If you feel ready to move on in the practice, slowly we'll begin to pull the knees in towards the chest, grabbing around the knees, taking a few rocks from side to side. Moving nice and slow, massaging the spine into the mat. We'll slowly begin to take circles with the knees in one direction. And then switch directions, take it the other way. And then finding stillness with the knees, we'll inhale to send the arms out to a T, and exhale, begin to drop your knees out to the right side of your mat. Inhale, pull the knees back up through center, and exhale, drop the knees out to the left. Inhale, lifting the knees back up through center, and we'll continue moving side to side for a few more rounds of breath. Making sure you feel both shoulders grounded down as you move from side to side. Focusing on the sensations in your low back as you roll from side to side. We'll finish with a lean out to the left and then meet back in center. Pause for a breath. And then we'll begin to find a circle with the knees. First dropping the knees out to the right, and then reach the feet forward. Maybe point your toes down at the ground. Circle out to the left and up through center. A few more times in that direction. Feeling open in the low back, open in the hips. Next time through center, we'll switch directions. So dropping out to the left first, circling the knees through center, out to the right, and then back up to the middle. Stay grounded in both shoulders as we move through the low body. Last time, we'll meet back in center once you finish that circle. Take an inhale to reset, breathe in fully. And then exhale, drop the knees out to the right, let them come all the way down to the mat and find stillness here. If it feels okay for your neck, you can gaze out to the left. Make sure you feel that left shoulder press down. Maybe your right hand rests on top of the left knee, so you have a little bit of pressure here. Or maybe you have a gap between the knees and you'd like to stick a pillow or a blanket between the knees, or maybe underneath the right knee. Taking yourself slightly out of the twist. If it's okay for you to close your eyes here, perhaps close the eyes and start to go within. And I'm going to read our affirmations for the first time. We'll hear them several times. And if these words resonate with you, listen closely. If they don't, you can go within and just be present with your body in this position. I am here. I am exactly where I need to be. I am present. I am grounded. I am supported. I am divinely guided. I am always protected. I am safe and I am secure. I feel at home in my body. I am cared for. I am loved. I feel connected to all life. I trust that what I am experiencing has been orchestrated for my highest good. I have no fears, for I release them. I have no doubts, for I release them. I have no worries, for I release them. In this moment, all my needs are met. All that exists is what's right in front of me. My mind is free. My body is calm. My soul is at peace. All we ever have is right now. And there's nowhere to be but here. I stay rooted, practicing the idea of being wherever my feet are. I am doing the best that I can, and I am here. We have one more minute, or one more moment, I should say, to feel the sensations of twisting to the right. Next inhale, we'll guide the knees back up through center, and then exhale, drop the knees out to the left. Making any adjustments you need for this side. A pillow could go underneath of the legs, maybe between the legs. Maybe you'd like to use your left hand on top of the knees for some extra pressure. You can gaze out to either side, but just make sure you even out the twist for your neck. So if you gaze opposite of the legs on the other side, please do the same on this side. Take a deep inhale, breathe space into the body. And as you exhale, perhaps allow the body to relax deeper into your twist. Feel the earth there to support you as you sink your body deeper. I'll speak those same affirmations over you on this side. And again, it's completely your choice how closely you want to listen. Maybe you don't listen at all. Maybe you're completely with yourself. Maybe you repeat these mantras in your own mind. You get to make the decision for what will feel better in your practice. I am here. I am exactly where I need to be. I am present. I am grounded. I am supported. I am divinely guided. I am always protected. I am safe and I am secure. I feel at home in my body. I am cared for. I am loved. I feel connected to all life. I trust that what I am experiencing has been orchestrated for my highest good. I have no fears, for I release them. I have no doubts, for I release them. I have no worries, for I release them. I know everything I need in this moment is here. All that exists is what's in front of me. My mind is free. My body is calm. My soul is at peace. There is nowhere to be but here. All we have is this present moment. I am grounded in the practice of being where my feet are. I am doing the best I can, and I am here. One more moment to breathe in the sensations on this side. We'll inhale, lift the knees back up to center. Grabbing around the knees, take a few rocks from side to side. If you want to take a few circles in both directions, or if any other movement intuitively feels right for you at this time, please find whatever would serve you in your practice. Our next move will be to Shavasana. You can meet us there when you feel complete. I will give guidance right now to find stillness with the knees. Perhaps tuck yourself into a tiny little ball. Pull the forehead towards the knees. Take in a deep inhale. And exhale, release everything long on your body. Everything long on your mat. Completely relaxing every muscle. Giving all of the weight of your body to the earth, just letting yourself be held and supported. Letting yourself feel loved. Letting yourself be open to receiving guidance. Letting go of control over your breath. As you give yourself to full presence in this pose. Perhaps floating on a fine line between consciousness and sleep. One final time, I will share our mantras with you. And even if you don't hear these words at all, as you float in this pose, your subconscious mind will still hear the words. I am here. I am exactly where I need to be. I am present. I am grounded. I am supported. I am divinely guided. I am protected. I am safe and I am secure. I feel at home in my body. I am cared for. I am loved. I feel connected to all life. I trust that what I am experiencing has been orchestrated for my highest good. I have no fears, for I release them. I have no doubts, for I release them. I have no worries, for I release them. All that exists is what's in front of me. Everything I need in this moment is here for me. My mind is free, my body is calm, and my soul is at peace. All we ever have is now, and there is nowhere to be but here. I feel rooted and grounded, practicing being where my feet are. I am doing the best that I can, and I am here. Coming back into the feeling body, coming back to deep, controlled breaths. Taking in a deep inhale, and perhaps you join me in saying, I am here. We'll say it 2 more times. Join me if you'd like. I am here. I am here. Wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, maybe dropping the head from side to side, reintroducing movement into the body. We'll inhale to take a good morning stretch, reaching arms long overhead, pointing the toes forward. And then exhale, rolling over to your favorite side, finding your fetal position. Hold your head with your arm, tuck your knees in towards your chest, and feel the grounded support of this posture. This posture represents rebirth, coming back from your practice, completely new and refreshed. I invite you to take from your mat any growth you feel you've received, any support or guidance you feel you've received. Taking this feeling of rootedness off your mat and into the rest of your day. We'll inhale, slowly begin to press up to a seated position on your mat. If you are comfortable in your seat closing your eyes, go ahead and close the eyes. We'll go ahead and bring our hands to prayer center and take one more collective breath. Next inhale, we'll breathe in deeply through the nose together. And open mouth exhale. Floating the thumbs up to the third eye center, where we honor our intuition, the guidance we receive. We honor our practice and one another. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Thank you for sharing in your practice today. Namaste.